Alright guys, we are now on our way to this particular place where Neko-san has recommended to us, apparently recognized by many locals here and even the media as having the best truffle bread in the whole of Japan. So we are on our way right now to this particular place to see what sort of truffle specialty they sell and also what sort of other assortment of baking delights that they actually have. Alright, let's go! Did you know that Japan has a serious love affair with truffles? Almost every food item here has a collab with truffle. We have truffle ramen, truffle yakisoba, to sake and truffles, truffle chawanmushi, and the list goes on and on and on and on and on. However, the Japanese and their love for truffle doesn't stop here. A team of Japanese scientists managed to discover the first successful truffle cultivation in Japan early 2023 this year. And its taste is said to rival even those of Western origin. Now, the question is, when did the truffle craze arrive in Japan and how? According to Neko-san and survey from countless Japanese locals, they all agreed that the initial catalyst for the truffle trend began in 2017 with this. Yup, a bag of potato chips. Not just any bag, but truffle potato chips. And what spawned from this single bag of truffle chips are things like matcha truffle caramel popcorn by Garrett, to truffle chicken burger by KFC Japan, and most recently, the byakuya. Not the Bleach character, but the gelato. In fact, it's the world's most expensive truffle gelato, coming in at 66,000-ish a cup. What sorcery is this? Now this is good and all, but what exactly is so special about truffle that made Japan fall so deeply in love with it? A clue to this apparent craze is this. I know, y'all must be questioning what's with this suspicious shape. Stop thinking silly, this is the matsutake, and Japanese here regard this as the king of mushrooms. In fact, the matsutake is so popular here, it is hard-pressed to find any Japanese who doesn't like it, and during autumn season, you can find restaurants selling matsutake full course of various kinds. But what has this got to do with truffle? The matsutake has an earthly aroma and taste that Japan loves. And in comparison to truffles, truffles has a scent so unique and deep and more pronounced that it gives off a luxurious feel. And given that Japanese have a thing for deep and exotic taste and scent, so much so that it has captured the hearts of people all around the world, and especially the Japanese. And we have arrived. This is TRUFFLE Bakery. How we're going to do this today is quite simple. We're going to do a blind box challenge. Neko-san will choose various pieces of bread or pastry for us, and we will unbox them later together. Honestly, I'm not too worried what will be chosen for sure. I believe it will be yummy. I've seen the display. I do hope some of them do get chosen though. Look at those golden nuggets right here, freshly baked. Awesome. And yes, you can only order 4 per person. That's how, popular this is. And several other breads around, which you can only buy 2 per person. Now look at that on the top. Oh, the sweet section, I guess. The pain au chocolat. Staff-san, hello. Right, and then you have the raisin roll, and the customary cinnamon sugar. Look at that. Okay, Neko-san is done. We're good to go. Bye-bye. Thank you. Guys, the boss of truffle bread is here. Look at that. TRUFFLE Bakery. Now we're gonna do a blind box kind of challenge. Neko-san actually chose 5 of this bread. I'm not so sure what they are. I'm pretty certain there's definitely a signature bread that goes along with it. But we do a blind box. I'll just take one and see where it goes, all right? And see what we get from there. Now, one thing I'd like to add, while we are walking to the shop, the truffle fragrance is just awesome, it's just really heavy, it just flooded the entire place. As more and more people come, I can understand why this is known as the #1 truffle bread in Japan, right here. Wonderful. Okay, let's waste no time. Let's begin. All right, let's see what's first. Let's go to the bottom first and see what's here. Oh, what's this? Feels really cold. Okay. Oh, I know what's this. rum and raisin bread. Today's recommendation. Look at that. Woohoo! Look at that. Look at the deliciousness of the rum and raisin paste, the cream and the raisin, guys. Awesome, isn't it? Let's give this a try now. Mmm. Mmm. Oh, absolutely delicious. Oh my goodness. Okay, first of all, the bread is slightly on the salty side. Well, this actually plays really complementary to the rum and raisin paste. Oh, I can't believe the saltiness of the bread. There's slight hints of saltiness, you know, from the bread. Complements the entire rum and raisin cream so well. And then not only that, it's actually very chewy. Oh, the dough is well baked at the top. Very slight hints of the crispiness. And then once I get into the bread, one chewy delight here. Guys, the rum and raisin cream. This is even better than some rum and raisin ice cream. Oh, the customary rum taste. The rum flavor is not so thick, not so heavy, but clear, you could taste it. And also with the combination of the raisins, perfect one-to-one match. Awesome here. I'm pretty certain they use sour cream to a certain extent. This is where the tinge of sourness comes along, but it's just a really slight hint of it. You know, really complements the rum flavor, and then the sweetness, you know, the very slight hints of sweetness and tinge of sweetness from the raisins. What a combination here. Oishi. What an awesome start, guys. I'm really looking forward to the rest right now. Let's go. Let's see what's next. Oh, okay. What's this? Looks really small. Let's put this aside. Okay, look at that. Oh, doesn't smell like truffle. No, yeah, it's actually seaweed on the outside. I guess this is the new one. This is the seaweed Shio butter pan. Shio actually means salt. So I guess there will be hints of saltiness towards it. Now look at that. You can see the seaweed over here. And I believe, since there is the butter word there, I guess butter is probably on the inside. Compare this to my face. You know, awesome, isn't it? It's pretty huge. Cover my eyes. Cover my mouth. Oh, this bread definitely belongs to the savory side. Now I can definitely taste the seaweed. It's very pronounced, the flavor. And not only that, the butter on the inside. Oh, the saltiness from the butter. Oh, it actually accentuates the, you know, the seaweed taste to a next level here. Wonderful. Bread is really fluffy. Oh, I need to really stress, on the top is slightly hard, but it's intentional the way they bake. So you give it a very, you know, hard on the outside, give it a very chewy kind of texture. And then once you bite on the inside, oh, you really taste the chewiness. And when you chew onto the bread, you feel the flavor of the seaweed, you know, the butter. Ooh, what a savory bread this is. Wonderful here. The third one, what's in store for us here? Okay, this one. Oh, okay. Ah, easy. This is a signature. Easy. Okay, now I'm really looking forward to this. I want to smell how strong the truffle is. Oh, the truffle smell is just... The truffle smell... It's just insane. Wonderful. Come, let me take this out, guys. Look at that. Oh, look at that. Oh, look at that truffle bread. Woohoo! You know, it's roughly the same size as the seaweed one. Look at that. Roughly the same size as seaweed one. Right? The smell is just intense here. From right here, even from here, I definitely can smell the truffle here. Oh, the texture actually is a little different from the seaweed one. It's pretty moist in comparison to the seaweed one, but very fluffy. Look at that. Look at the fluffiness. Woohoo! This is the moment of truth. This is what we came here for. The truffle bread here. The boss of truffle bread. Woo. Oh, the truffle taste is just intense right there. Woohoo! Outstanding! I can't believe how strong the truffle taste is in this bread. In this little, this little ball of flavor. I can't believe how much truffle flavor is in this. Oh my goodness, look at that. On the inside, you can see the truffle right there. You could see bits of the truffle. Oh my goodness. Wonderful, isn't it? Oh, I need to eat more to tell you guys how brilliant this taste is. Oh, the bread is really fluffy. After the fluffiness, you bite through the fluffiness, the truffle taste just puncture, just enters your mouth like a punch. Woo! Wonderful here. And not only that, there's a hint of saltiness inside the bread. I guess they probably added certain level of salt in it that actually complemented the truffle really well. Somewhat reminded me that I'm actually eating a truffle fry. Woo! Really fantastic. I really need to eat one more mouth. I can eat this all day. The sweetness coming from the dough, the natural sweetness. Woo! The hints of the sweetness of the taste. Oishi! Guys, take a look at this. Look at the truffle here. Look at the big piece of truffle over there. Wonderful. So this is where all the truffle flavoring comes from. Outstanding. What a piece of bread here. The boss of truffle bread. Wonderful. Excellent. Perfect. This is the penultimate piece right here. The second last piece. Either way, I just picked one out of the box here. Okay guys, look at this. The truffle sandwich. The truffle, I guess, that gives it this particular color. Or I'm not so sure. Could it be the bread itself has a different flavor? We'll only know when I try this. Look at such a massive piece of sandwich. Look at the amount of egg mayonnaise paste. A healthy amount they gave. Not stingy with it. Okay, it's out. Ooh. Let me give it a smell. Ooh. 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 The smell of this is even stronger than the truffle bread. What on earth? Wonderful. Ooh, the intense smell. Oh my goodness, guys. I can't believe this. I thought just now what I had was the pinnacle of truffle in a bread, but now this particular truffle sandwich, look at that. It takes it to a whole new level there. Woo! Look at the bread glowing. Wonderful, isn't it? You guys can see the truffle in the mayonnaise egg paste. Wonderful. Look at the bread. I was wondering just now, what sort of truffle that the shop used for the signature bread. Apparently, it is white truffle for the, signature bread. And in this particular egg sandwich, this truffle egg sandwich, they're actually using black truffle. Look at that. You can actually see the truffle in there. This is their best seller here. Wonderful. Well, this is it, guys. I guess since that was the boss of truffle bread, this is the king of truffle bread right now. Words cannot describe the depth of the truffle taste in this mayonnaise egg paste. Wonderful. It's so deep, it's so rich. Once it gets into my mouth, oh, the egg and the mayonnaise and then the truffle flavor just took over my entire mouth. Fantastic here. Wonderful. I'm gonna try the bread to see what kind of flavor it is. Maybe it's just plain bread. The bread is actually really sweet. Yeah, guys, it's just normal bread, but really sweet and really fluffy and moist. Let's go one more bite. A massive one. Let's go. Is this even a, considered bakery or considered baking or something, or considered bread? This is literally a delicacy here. Which reminds me of one thing, guys. Usually for this kind of egg mayo paste, most shop actually tends to put a lot of mayonnaise inside and not so much egg. But here, the primary thing is actually the egg. Look at the amount of egg here. Look at that. Do you even see the mayonnaise at all? It looks really minimal, isn't it? But what a pleasant surprise, you know, in comparison to most other places. They tend to put a lot more mayonnaise, but this, oh, eggy. You know, and then slight creaminess from the mayonnaise and the truffle flavor. Whoa, just magnificent here. I'm actually a lot of words to describe this delicacy here, you know, this delicious bread. Outstanding. Now I know why this is their bestseller. King of truffle bread. This is the last piece in the bag. Oh, look at that. Oh. Is this a dinosaur tooth? Or you can blow it up. Honk. Alright, serious work now. Look at the Mentaiko filling at the top. Right? You can see bits of the, you know, Mentaiko. It looks really fresh. I'm not kidding, guys. Usually Mentaiko, you know, it comes in a paste, a huge amount of paste that then you can see the, you know, the Mentaiko. But look at that. It's just a little sparse on the top, but you can see the individual Mentaikos there. Wonderful, isn't it? Right, wonderful, isn't it? The individual Mentaikos there. This actually tells you, you know, top quality Mentaiko, they're using freshness as well. Look at on the inside. You also have Mentaiko as well. This is where majority of the paste is. Right, the Mentaiko paste is. Look at the dough inside. Really moist. You know, I'm pretty certain it's going to be very fluffy, even though it's on the outside it's really crispy and really hard. What sorcery is this? Outstanding bread. Now on the outside, yes, it is hard, but not too hard. But the moment you get past the hard layer, oh, the Mentaiko flavor just floods your mouth. The savory taste of the Mentaiko. And inside, the bread is actually really fluffy. The key is actually the moisture. Oh, wonderful, that matches the Mentaiko so well right here. As you guys know, Mentaiko is not just about the saltiness, but rather the depth it provides together with the saltiness. Oh, this can be tasted right here. The depth is so pronounced that you can keep eating without feeling tired at all. Complements so well together with the chewiness of the bread that each time you chew, more and more you can taste the levels of the saltiness of the Mentaiko here. Oh, wonderful. Outstanding bread from Truffle Bakery right here. Everything from Truffle Bakery, especially the truffle flavor, was intense. Isn't using any sort of a truffle spray, you know, or some truffle flavor. They use the actual truffle itself in the bread. You know, you guys saw the bits of truffle within the bread itself, whether it be the egg mayonnaise paste or even the bread itself. And what we have are all those masterpieces of bread right there from Truffle Bakery. Outstanding. And just a suggestion, when you guys are at Truffle Bakery, do grab a cup of black coffee. Oh, it goes really well with the truffle bread. If you found this video really delicious, do like it, do punch that like button, do hit that like button and subscribe to our channel. Thank you so much for watching. Goodbye.